What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Wynter Essentials, episode 6. For those that may not know, I go by the name of DJ Wynter. Here are my co-hosts.
I'm DP.
Yes, sir, and we are in the building. And if this is your first time joining us here, welcome to Wynter Essentials. We start every show off with the warm-up. The warm-up is where we talk about topics, whatever, got the culture in the chokehold. We just gonna give our takes on it. Because what's a culture without DJ Wynter and DP? You feel me?
Man.
Hello.
Let's get to it.
All right. Coming out the gates, we have, everybody did this 2023 Apple replay list or Spotify list. So shit, we wanted to share ours with y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm going to start off with mine. Mine's is going, if you've been following us for a long time, you know mine's is going to.
Start off with your from 5 going to 1.
Okay, so I'm going to, bet. So I'm going to go from 5 to number 1. So 5, I got Burna Boy.
Okay.
You can't be mad at that, DP.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't be mad at that.
You know, because Burna Boy got hits.
Yeah.
You know? Number 4, what you think number 4 is?
Number 4, I'm gonna say Gunna.
No. Number 4 was SZA.
SZA. Oh shit. Okay.
You know, I've been running that SZA.
That SOS.
That SOS, something crazy.
Yep.
Something crazy. Classic album. You know, I keep that in rotation for sure. And my daughter favorite song is Snooze.
Snooze, for real?
Yeah, she really be like, I can't lose. She be going crazy.
Yeah, Heart.
Shout out to my baby Heart. Number 3, we got Future, Pluto.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Future's definitely one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
Right now, and he forever will be.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Now, number 2, nigga, we got Gunna.
Gunna's number 2, nigga. I knew he was on there. I knew he was somewhere on there.
Number 2 is Gunna. I know y'all gonna think this nigga Mickey, he sus, he a hypocrite, all that. I am so sorry,
that nigga
y'all.
had one of the best albums though of the year. So.
That nigga album was crazy, bro. I listen to that shit at least 3 times a week, bro.
Okay.
Like, that album is incredible. Like, bro, I have to buy that album on vinyl, nigga.
Man, see?
So stall me out, y'all. Stall me out, nigga. Don't judge. That album is incredible, man. And
just let you know that fucking cancel culture bullshit, all that shit niggas was talking about is all fucking cap.
It is cap. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, because I was capping. Like, I never listened to that nigga. I need to know this, I didn't need to know a damn thing, nigga. That nigga album is crazy, bro.
Fire.
One of the best I've ever heard, bro.
Fire.
That's a great album. And then number 1, of course.
Number 1.
Drizzy Drake Rogers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
You know what? That's a solid.
I'm happy with my list, man. I'm happy with my list. I feel like my list is relevant, it's solid.
Yeah.
And shit, it's good music.
Nah, that's facts.
So, what's yours, DP?
So starting with number 5. Number 5, we got Chris Brown.
Can't get mad at that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Can never be mad at that. Going in at number 4, we got Lil Baby.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm surprised Lil Baby was number 4 because I do listen to Lil Baby quite frequently. But, you know, he was top 5 in the rotation.
Right, because Lil Baby is on your Mount Rushmore, right? Of all time.
For all time is a little far-fetched. But, I mean, I would say for, like, current right now, yeah, absolutely. But I ain't got nothing but the GOATs on there. That's a fact. And then going in at number 3, we got Doja Cat.
Okay.
Doja Cat had that fire-ass album this year. What was it, Scarlet? I think that was the name of the album. Shit was fire. Always definitely in my rotation.
Shout out to that.
Going into number 2, we got Nicki Minaj. You know.
How the fuck is she not number 1, y'all?
I mean, you know, Nicki, I go to Nicki for the bars, the wordplay, you know, like it's impeccable. So, you know, Young Money, that then number 1, we got the same top number 1, which is Drake. You feel me? And I think with mine, it shows that shit is nothing but talent. Like, I got writers in there. I got people that are versatile with their talent, you know? I was really, like, pleasantly surprised. You know, SZA was number 6. You know, she almost made it.
So what you mean, nigga? You talking about this nigga DP talking about so with mines, nigga, like I got number 2, like my shit, I ain't got no talent in lines, nigga, everybody on mine and went platinum.
Like I said, you know, Future, I fuck with Future off top. you know, pretty much everybody that was in your top 5
is in your top 10.
they would be in my top 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Number 6 for me was Chris Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
C Breezy.
So shout out to
that.
Like,
shout out to great music.
And for real.
Hello.
You know, shout out to fucking having some legends.
In the culture.
mix.
So let us know, whose playlist do you resonate more with? Mine or DP? Talk to us. We talk back. Next on the warm-up, we have Ari Fletcher.
Ari Fletcher
has been flirting with the idea of creating an OnlyFans for quite some time now. She even told people at one point when Moneybagg Yo was about to drop his album, like, if y'all if his album already go platinum or something like that within those lines, like, I'll drop my OnlyFans leak. You know, she's been trolling with the idea of it. She recently just released a screenshot with a conversation that she had with her manager, asking her manager for their blessing to start her OnlyFans, and her manager said no. And my stance on it is, why not? Because shit, you know, Ari sees people like these rap divas like Iggy, Cardi B, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Shit, profiting from this platform.
Wait, Cardi had an OnlyFans?
Yeah, Cardi got an OnlyFans. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
didn't know that one.
her and Iggy are profiting from it so well. Where shit, if I was Ari's manager, I'd be like, shit, hell yeah, let's get a piece of this pie too. Shit, fuck it, because you posting shit explicit photos on Instagram anyway. You might as well start an OnlyFans. Why not?
Like,
you feel me?
Yeah, nah, you posting pics for free, you might as well get paid for it. I definitely understand that. You know, but her manager, I wonder what was her reasoning just behind no. Is it for her image as a manager, managing someone that has an OnlyFans, or do she think it's bad for her artist that she's managing, or her talent that she's managing, and she don't want them to look bad? Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand her reasoning behind saying no, because like you saying no to we clearly know what's going to be a bag, right?
Right,
Ari
another
could
source of
definitely
income.
make money on OnlyFans for
right.
sure.
That's a huge
amount.
Yeah, a huge amount of money, and that's a huge source of income that I feel like she's missing out on. And shit, from her manager's standpoint, I feel like she failing Ari low key, because it's like, shit, get to the bag while you relevant.
Well, see, that's why I want to know the reasoning behind it. I wouldn't necessarily feel it saying that she's trying to fail her, but it definitely doesn't seem like a smart business move. And I think Ari, she should just go ahead and make the executive decision, like, fuck it. You know, I'm going to do it, because you could post feet pics on OnlyFans, or you could post, like, little sneak peeks, just a little, if you ain't trying to get all the way, you know, wild with it, get crazy with it, you know, you ain't really got to be fucking. You could just post, you know, some
a picture in a thong.
Exactly, and kind of get your back.
Tub.
And that probably won't even last long, because, you know, people catch on to your tricks and shit, but run it up like you can. Bad Baby, she said that she made over $6 million.
That's, you know what? Now that I think about it real
OnlyFans.
quick, DP. Yeah, because if she makes $6 million, Ari for sure can at least make 15.
Ari for sure can make.
But
some
see,
money.
my thing is this: is like you said, I just, you know, you brought up a great point. What is she trying to protect Ari from? Because in my eyes, I feel like Ari's not going to get any bigger than what she is, and the OnlyFans would only just secure.
Ari, she's on her way to
what?
Bigger things. Just because, you know, this influencer shit, whether, you know, you can say what you want about it or not, Ari is one of them influencers that are really getting to the bag.
I know, and what I agree with what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, how, like, what else is she trying to become, an actress? Like, how far is she trying to take this shit? You know what I mean? Because if she's trying to do something like that, then I understand the idea of not creating an OnlyFans, right? But if she's not, and she's content with where she is, it's like, nigga, let her throw some ass on OnlyFans, make a few dollars, nigga. She gonna make millions.
Yeah, I just think she's on her way to just being a brand. When you have influencers, them themselves as a brand, she's doing other businesses and shit like that, kind of capitalizing off of her name and her following, which is smart. And I think the OnlyFans would just add to that, because it fits her brand. Okay. So I think her manager, she should probably drop that manager, reevaluate, kind of, assess her team, figure out what's going on. I can understand if she said, like, Moneybagg was like, nah, but I don't even think Moneybagg would be against it.
Because I don't think so either. And look, the main priority for a manager is to make sure that their ROI rate is high. When I say ROI, that's return of investment, right? So like, nigga, encouraging her to start her OnlyFans is gonna make her even more rich. She probably gonna be. She's rich right now. We don't know what her network is. None of our business, but I know, nigga, she could be.
Well, if we watching the impact, she definitely let her daddy know that she got plenty of money.
She rich. Yeah, she rich, right? So, like what OT Genesis say that one time in that interview on No Jumper, he said, y'all, not me, I'm rich. So, all right, we need you to get rich. Go ahead and start that OnlyFans, man. Fuck what your manager saying. Clearly, your manager don't know what they doing. Get to the bag and show some ass. No, I'm playing. Next on the warm-up, we have a potential Diddy documentary in the making. But what's funny about it, you guys, is 50 Cent is pitching himself to be the executive producer, and which I think is genius because, shit, 50 Cent has power. He has BMF. He even has something else in the works, an animated series in the works with Nicki Minaj, right? So it's like, even though him and Diddy are rivals, one thing I can always respect about 50 is he is going to maximize an opportunity.
You know what? I agree that 50 definitely, when he puts his mind and his hands and his power behind a movie or a documentary or a film project, he will definitely bring something that's valuable to light.
Absolutely.
But I don't know if this is like
A troll?
a rivalry between him and Diddy, because it don't look like Diddy got no beef. It just seemed like 50 is the one that has an issue or just trolling him, or I think it's really past the troll. I think he's serious at this point.
To be honest with you, I don't know what to think because, from the looks, I would have never guessed that Diddy did none of this shit that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So he maybe got a silent beef with 50.
Like, let's remember that it's all alleged. Like, none of this has been like proven, right? But when it comes to 50 and him making a documentary with this, I think 50 will bring something that's going to be content. Absolutely. But I think it shouldn't be a documentary, though. I think it should be like a
series.
Movie. Ooh. Like, or even like a series. But I think a movie, like, that shit would be fucking crazy. But the only way that he would be able to do that is Diddy would have to be...
Blessed.
Well, not blessed, but he would have to be found guilty of, or you know what I'm saying, like held liable to. It's gonna have to be like some truth that comes out within all this mess that's going on to where it's proven for him to be able to like get the green light on that.
This nigga 50, man, he's so funny, bro. He even went as far as to he created a poll on his Instagram story. So what should I call this series? Surviving P. Diddy or Surviving Diddy?
I want to see what he's gonna do with it, because
I do too.
Yeah, I just know if he doesn't if something isn't really found truthful within this, I think Diddy would try to fire back and try to sue him. But a lot is going on with that, and we see how Diddy just fucking left his position at Revolt with being the chairman, right?
Right, and 50 even flirted with that, let me buy Revolt.
Well, he knows this shit is serious now.
This shit is serious. So
I'm tuned in. So
I am too. But I'm going to say this, though. Anything that 50 Cent produces, I'm definitely going to give it respect and watch it and be tapped in, because he has not let me down not once when it comes to films or series. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, with the film side,
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Did he have part of the? I know he was in the acting, but with the direction and all of that.
Absolutely,
was he a part of that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh well, he was telling his own story to life,
right.
So yeah, that makes sense. But I know 50 more so for his projects, and that Power. I think Power is a great series. But BMF is gonna be that star.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And
but
then this Diddy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yes, sir. So shout out to 50. Let us know in the comments. Would y'all tune in to a Diddy documentary or documentary series or movie, as DP suggested? If it's executive produced by 50 Cent, talk to us. We talk back. Yep. Moving on to ESR, Essential Sports Report. Now, DP, usually, it's rare nowadays we get any type of good news or just something to celebrate. And the other day when I got the alert on my phone that Bronny James has been cleared to play basketball again, bro, when I say that shit really made me happy, as if like me and this nigga was like blood related. Just because like,
Yeah.
you know, life is so precious, and then for that to happen to him, I can only imagine what he was going through mentally, physically, and spiritually. Just, you know what I mean? Like, just even probably just questioning like if he wants to even go through with that journey, that road of recovery to get to this point now. Like, I could just only imagine everything he was thinking, and just man, just I'm just happy that God had his arms wrapped around him, and he had a strong foundation with his family. Because Havana's strong. She the backbone of that family.
Mm-hmm.
You could just tell how she carried herself. She just like, these mine.
She makes it look so effortless.
She does, you know. But for him to be clear to play again, man, it really just brought so much joy to me, bro, and just to my day. Just, and I was like, wow, this is the best news I've received all day, because he deserves it, bro. Like, everybody deserves an opportunity to see through their dream, right? Mm-hmm. So the fact that he has the opportunity to eventually make it to the NBA one day, who knows? I don't know if he's going to have the opportunity to play with his dad on the court. I know that's LeBron James' dream, but just for him to make it to the league and overcome this is a huge inspiration to young kids that look up to him. And I can't wait to celebrate him, bro. And I can't wait, man. If I can, hopefully I'm off of work or I'm free. I don't have any plans, and I hope it's at the Galen Center, you know, for his first game back, because I'm going to try to go and witness that shit, bro, just to shower him in love, bro, and support, because I know he that's going to be like a real emotional moment for him getting back on that court with no limitations, you know?
Yeah.
And then for LeBron James to say, you know, it's family over everything, and like whether or not the Lakers are playing or not, or if he's on the road or what, like he already informed the organization that he is going to miss that game so he can be present at his son's, you know what I'm saying, first game back. And I thought that was even powerful, and I thought that was even something that us as black men, we need to take a page out of LeBron James' book and really just be present for our kids, bro. You know what I mean? And if we do that, then that's what's really going to just stop generational curses and stop this narrative of black men not really being there for their kids and always missing pivotal, you know, events in kids' lives. And like, you know, I just admire LeBron James within like in so many aspects of life. Like, it's not even funny, man. First and foremost as a father, second, just as a businessman, third as shit, what the nigga does on the court. But not just to make this about him, but that nigga, we all really need to really appreciate greatness while we have this shit, while he's still doing what he's doing in his 21st season, and then also still being a present father, bro. That's just incredible, bro, because nigga do so much. I mean, he puts so much time and effort into his craft, where he's not always present for his kids, but he's still, it just doesn't seem like he skip a beat, bro, with his kids. I don't know. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Nah, I agree, and I definitely see his presence within his kids' lives, and I definitely do admire that, and I love to see it. When it comes to Bronny, I am happy that he is able to get back on the court, and you know, we know the James family have access to great doctors and great specialists, and,
right?
You know, all of that in their camp, so I know that they're going to make sure that Bronny's health is up to par the way that it needs to be in order for him to be able to play
and excel,
and you know, excel through and go exactly where he needs to go within his career at USC. So I have no doubt in, you know, my mind that he'll be great going forward and progressing on his health. But I do want to see people stop the conspiracy. So like when it comes to Bronny and you know, kind of like
vaccines.
Just saying, you know, tying it to whatever they may be tying it with, saying that this was a hoax or this was a myth. And I think it's really insensitive to the family and to himself, because, you know, like, you don't know what people are really dealing with in real life. And, like, if he really had a health scare, he really went into cardiac arrest, like, that's scary, right?
Hell yeah.
Especially looking at it from the parent side, you know, and him being a new freshman at USC. So I definitely want people to stop kind of playing with that and really take it kind of more seriously and really give the man his respect and root for him like we all should, especially if you in the city. If you're a Trojan fan, whatever, you should just witness greatness with him being from the bloodline of LeBron James. So,
And that's a fact.
I do want to see that change, bro.
Nah, and I agree with you. And yeah, like I said, so shout out to Bronny. Shout out to LeBron James. Shout out to just the James gang. I'm just so happy for y'all. I can only imagine what you guys are going through, and just how you guys handled it privately and in your own home. And like, y'all, it was just wonderful. And I'm just happy that Bronny is just going to make a full return to the basketball court. Yep. All right. Next on the Central Sports Report, we have, staying within the James gang, and essentially, we have Mav Carter. Yeah. Mav Carter recently admitted to betting with an illegal bookie. And my thing is this. It's like, man, what's the fucking big deal? The nigga threw a couple 5 to 10,000 parlays. He's not associated with the NBA or the NFL, so what's the fucking big deal? Motherfuckers are making it seem as if, like, this nigga calling LeBron James like, hey, Bron, hey, nigga, I got 10 bands on it tonight. Nigga, go get 50. Nigga, like, he's not. Like, he did this himself. He's a human being. Nigga, I can gamble. Why can't this nigga gamble?
Well, it's just when you're tied to someone as powerful and, has that reputation in the NBA like LeBron James, of course they're going to make it a big deal because they're going to tie it to LeBron James himself, right? They're trying to include LeBron somehow within there. Now, and I really fuck with how LeBron kind of combated it or not really just gave it any attention when they would, like, ask him questions about it. He would just be like, what does that have to do with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, his actions, exactly. And, even though the NBA players, they're not allowed to bet on games and things like that, but he, what's his name, Maverick, he's not in the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. He's not associated
with the NBA player. So if they see and they pick up on a story like this, of course they're going to go crazy with it because they want to be able to tie it to LeBron James.
Yeah, to ruin his reputation.
That's the whole part about it.
To ruin his reputation. It's not the fact that Mav Carter was gambling.
Exactly.
It's the fact that
they want to tie it to LeBron.
He's LeBron James' best friend? He's LeBron James' manager, business partner, everything, right? Yep. So it's just like they're just trying to do anything and everything to defame LeBron James' character and anything that's associated with LeBron James. But it wasn't no fucking big deal, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like I don't even know why he admitted to it, though. Like, were they investigating it? Like,
well, I guess, about 2 years ago, they had asked him about it, or he participated in it, because he was questioned about it from the 2019 about the championship game with the Lakers. And, all of that. And then allegedly he was betting for other people and, taking other bets. So I don't know, but I don't see the big deal with it because people bet on sports every day, all day. But just because he's tied to LeBron, they're going to create it to where it's something, crazy.
Yeah.
It's not we really didn't even need to know about.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Next on Essential Sports Report, or should I say last but not least, we have, the greatest to ever lace him up on a college football field being inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. Where's the round of applause, DP? Where is that shit at? Is it? Oh, well, shit, we'll get a nigga a horn. Yeah, we gonna give you a horn, man. Reggie Bush, the USC legend, the legend himself, man, has been finally inducted to the College Football Hall of Fame. That was incredible news. When I saw that, I was just like, damn, hey, they just trying to make a nigga hella happy here on the Central Sports Report. You know what I mean? This nigga was so deserving of that, bro. There would never be another Reggie Bush ever. And the fact that we were able to witness this man play in that history, bro, every Saturday when he played, bro, that shit was like a pay-per-view bout. Like I was glued to my seat, dog. Like, it was like, I'm not doing nothing until I see what Reggie Bush did this Saturday. Like, I scheduled barber appointments around it. Nigga, I missed some family events, some cookouts, all that, just so I can watch USC play. That's how excited it was.
Like 6th grade, 7th grade?
6th, 7th grade, 8th grade. Yeah, middle school, or so what? I think freshman year in high school? Yeah, I don't know. But that was just a legendary time. What Drake and Future say? What a time to be alive, man. What a time
to be alive.
And now it's really time for the NCAA to really get this shit all the way right and give that man his Heisman back. Give him his Heisman, dog. This Hall of Fame shit is cool, and it's honorable. But give that man his Heisman, bro. He deserves that.
Yeah, I mean, they probably look at it as they're trying to right a wrong or try to be, act like they giving them, something back for it, and like they didn't really take it away, right? He kind of like gave it up because he didn't want to.
No, nigga, they confiscated that shit. Like if it was up to him, he would still have it.
And that's crazy because the way that NCAA like sports is now, and like everybody getting all these
NIL deals,
all the NIL deals and all of that. It's like looking back on it now, it's like, does it really matter? Or is it something that we kind of like made a big deal of back then, but now that we progressed and we are in this era now, should we kind of reevaluate, or are we just gonna put them in the College Hall of Fame and be like, there you go, we righting our wrong? I don't know.
You see, but that's not righting it wrong, in my opinion. Like,
I don't think so either. But I'm just saying, like, that's how they probably are looking at
going about it.
What I'm saying?
And I get you, but it's like, nah, fuck that. Give that man his Heisman back. Like, he is the greatest college football player of all time. Not arguably the greatest. Mm-hmm. And I'll argue with anybody over that. Talk to me in the comments. We talk back. Now we got
pulling your card.
Hello.
This week we have Rod Wave and Boosie on the docket. Boosie, right?
Yep.
Boosie. Yeah. And this is very interesting because Boosie feels like Rod Wave had kind of plagiarized some of his lyrics into his new song. And Boosie had released a track with Webby a few years back, and he's taken some of the lyrics from Long Journey, and put it into Rod Wave's new song without telling Boosie, bringing into consideration of what artistry is, and kind of understanding that you can't just tap into somebody's lyrics and put it into yours and you think it's a song. But then Rod Wave feel like, this music has been put out. You one of the OGs, you one of the vets. I probably look up to you. And you put this music here, you put it out to the world so we can listen and be inspired. But it's like a correct way you have to go about it. And I think that's where Rod Wave is kind of making his judgment out on being wrong.
Okay. And I totally get that. You know, no one's art should be stealed or duplicated in any way without the original artist, being compensated or consulted with first. I absolutely agree with that. However, I do think how Boosie is going about it is a little absurd to me, because asking for $200K, then you're asking for future compensation, 25% compensation off the song. That's absurd to me, bro. That's doing too much. And then my thing is this, it's like, Boosie, you one of the OGs in the game, right? OGs. Everybody love Boosie. Everybody love Boosie, right? Mm-hmm. So my thing is this. Get on the phone and holler at that nigga, bro. As an OG would do. You don't have to go to Instagram Live. But he still is talking about it on Instagram Live. If the nigga said he gonna pay you, Rod Wave got a bag, bro. He $200,000 ain't shit to Rod Wave.
Boosie said also Rod Wave's team and the label have reached out to him and was like, we gonna put you on the publishing. But Boosie felt like, nah, y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with it and you was gonna slide by. So,
but bro,
I'm gonna show you,
everybody is inspired from somebody.
Absolutely, and that's why
Come on, bro.
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
and
like,
I get it, but you have to go about it the right way.
And I get that too. You have to go about it the right way.
All of these rules are put into place. So, yes, you can use other artists' music or whatever, but you have to go about it the right way. You have to give them credit.
So so this song has been out this long and Boosie's just now finding out?
Exactly. And but you see, he kind of did the thing with YG too, saying YG. He wanted to holler at YG because of the Who Do You Love?
Man, Boosie got to be the fuck for real.
That is a little bit of a reach.
That is a reach, bro.
That one is a reach.
He trolling.
And that was a little crazy. I hope he not, too serious with that one. But the Rod Wave one, now that shit, it was like, you taking lyrics,
Man,
bro.
Boosie
You know?
doing too much. So what card you giving this nigga?
I'm
Or the
definitely.
situation?
So for them both, they're both getting a yellow, and the reason being is because
Wow.
Boosie has a point with Rod Wave supposed to go about it the correct way. You know, let him know, make sure he getting his proper credit, make sure he's getting paid for the art that he put out. Now, Boosie, you are doing a little bit much because you don't even own all of the song, you know, so everybody that was a part of the song should be involved in the publishing, right? So that's probably where Rod Wave want to start. Try to gather the people that were a part of that song to, you know, who were writers on that song and get them involved in the publishing. And then Rod Wave, he just needs to understand you can't keep this pattern up. You had Jay-Z, you did the Song Cry lyrics, and then you had this with Boosie. Who else knows what other artists you may have? You know, so make sure that you go back and you retrack those steps. Your label do what they got to do, whatever the case may be, because now Boosie is bringing this to light. Other artists are probably going to investigate, bring it to light, and other shit might come out too. So that's where we set it at.
That's fucking crazy. You know, I mean, okay, I feel like a yellow is fair. I would have to disagree with you, though. I would give Rod Wave the yellow, and I would give Boosie the red. Because I just feel like Boosie just reach at this point. Like I feel like
Boosie much though.
But I feel like he's extorting niggas at this point, bro.
Nah, they were trying to play him. You know, they was trying to play him and really everybody else involved in writing the song. But they didn't go about it the right way, and Boosie found out, and it's now you fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at.
I just thought the nigga would handle it in a more gangster way, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
When it's business, it's business. You know what I'm saying? Street shit.
But no, but when I say gangster, it was just like, more of just like a metaphor of like how he should just how he should have just.
What would you do?
I would have got on the phone and just be like, "Look, bro, run me 200." And then put me on the publishing. You know what I mean? I would have did everything behind closed doors. Nobody wouldn't even have known. I wouldn't have went to Instagram Live.
See, I think they did. Okay, yeah. Now involving the internet. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Just involving the internet.
That is where niggas fuck up. I gotta agree.
Come on, thank you, nigga. Goddamn.
When niggas go to the internet, that's when you lose. So,
that's when you lose, bro.
Yeah,
And it make Boosie look like he's trying to extort niggas that.
It's like some type of cloud involved. Like you're trying to like
stay relevant. I don't know. Or you hurting for money. I don't know. It just don't give like gangster.
Yeah,
like,
nah, I get that part.
But a yellow card is fitting for the situation. It's reasonable. All right. So that was it for Pull Your Card. Next we have Now Playing, because what's a playlist without the right essentials? Coming out the gates with Sydny August, OTF's very own first lady of OTF. Shit, Chicago native, my home girl. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Sid. She just recently dropped a banger, Speechless. Bro, her voice is so angelic. Like, her voice is so beautiful, bro. And one thing that I just really appreciate about Sydny, I don't know, did you check out her catalog?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to check out her full catalog. I did hear the song, and the song has been in rotation like, ever since. So
wow. So niggas put you on to some shit. Hey, Sydny, you got a fan of this nigga DP because this nigga DP.
I don't always agree with everything that you said.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And, like, I did really fuck with this one. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, bro, I really have been a fan of the Chicago native for quite some time, man, because for up and coming R&B artists, it's been like kind of weird, right? So like a lot of them really their pen hasn't matched or complemented their voice. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Her pen complements her voice. Like I feel like no one could have sung that better than she sang it.
Yeah, like she knows her range. She knows what she wants to do, like what direction she wants to go with her art and her music.
Nah, for real. So Dirk, man, you got a gem when it comes to Sydny August. I really feel like she could be one of the next big thing within R&B. So if you haven't checked out Sydny August, start by playing Speechless that she recently just dropped. Next on Now Playing, we have the Queen Bee. Beyoncé. My House. Yeah. And initially when I first heard this song, DP, it just gave black excellence. It gave she continuously creates anthems for HBCU bands. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I could totally hear Southern's band playing
Absolutely.
My House. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she just really she preaching just throughout the track, self-love, positivity, but also she let motherfuckers know like this is my shit. Don't play with me.
Yeah.
And if you playing with me, I advise you to get the fuck up out my house.
Yeah.
It's a banger.
Yeah. And, you know, I do like when Beyonce kind of goes outside of the box and, you know, it's kind of like still sticking to what she's good at, but she also gives us something different at the same time. And with My House, like the beginning part of it and then like how it switches into like a techno, like house music, I like that transition and she's still going with her theme like she did with her whole Renaissance. And with My House, like you said, a HBCU will go crazy with that. Like, and I know that she did it for that reason. That's why you gotta love B.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
And then, you know, the house music, that's been the direction that she's been going, Renaissance, and that's been doing very well for her.
Right.
And you know, everything that's put out, I learned to understand it's not for me, right? And I love B as an artist, and I love, you know, her music, all of that. But everything that she makes isn't for me, right? I don't like all of her music, and you know, this I don't really see myself having it like, you know, in my music playlist or like on rotation or nothing like that. But when I do listen to it, or like if I hear it out like at an event or something, like I'll enjoy it for sure.
That
you know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
It's an anthem.
Yeah.
And then one thing I appreciate with B is just how she continuously recently has just been fearless and like okay with showcasing her rapping skills.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
She was in her bag on this
What's
one.
Beyonce rapper name? What's her rap name?
Queen B, nigga.
Queen B. Okay.
You the fuck?
Nigga, I don't know.
She standing on that.
Know. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know what it is, but I would assume that it's Queen B.
Okay. Yeah.
So if y'all ain't heard Beyonce's My House, be sure to check it out. Link below. Talk to us. We talk back.
Yes,
what we got last but not least on Now Playing, DP?
Oh, last but not least, we got BigXthaPlug and Offset. BigXthaPlug just released his new EP. They got a single on there called Climate, and they're going crazy. BigXthaPlug, we already know he from Texas. He gonna let us know that every time on his raps. He gonna rap like it, his flow. You know, he from Dallas, but he really got them H-Town roots, and you can just hear it within his verses, in his flow. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with that shit. And then, you know, we got Offset. Offset came in and just matched his energy. And, you know, shout out to Offset, man, because he's really showing us that he's a fucking star. Like, on some real shit, from the album that he released to everything that he's been doing. Like, you know, when you would hear about the Migos, they would say Quavo's good at the melodies, Takeoff is the best rapper, and then Offset is just the fashion. But it's like, nah, that nigga Offset and let his niggas know.
He was
like,
the hit maker.
Yeah, I know how to make hits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can do this shit with or without. You know, and I really fuck with how he just standing on business and showing his fans and showing everyone else or proving to himself really like, nah, I'm the one at this shit. And I think he's doing an excellent job with that. And, you know, this track, you know, like you said, like I don't think it's Big X the plug like biggest track, but I think like it's a great track. And with him having Offset on it, this is a big feature for him.
Nah, yeah, and just to piggyback off that, Offset has been on an incredible run, and so has Big X. When you sent me this track and I initially heard it, I wasn't wild about it, you know, and I had to run it back a few times to just really just understand what was going on the record, you know, and then about I'll say like my fourth or fifth listen, I really realized that Big X really anteed up on this one, like with his pen. You know what I mean? He was just like, all right, nigga, I'm gonna have Offset on this. I really got to showcase that I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
And he definitely did that. So I will give him that. Offset just like every time, bro, just always delivers. I really can't remember a bad Offset verse. And that's real shit. You know what I mean? That's from Migos, Solo, like Offset. I really don't know. Like,
why you think they was like playing like with his talent? Like, why you think people didn't really give him the respect within the group?
I think it was because, you know, Offset was kind of like the black sheep of the group in the beginning. You know what I mean? Because I think wasn't he like in and out of jail? So he wasn't really
yeah, that's a
present
good point. Yeah.
from the beginning. You know what I mean? So it's just like we had to grow to love Offset, right? We just
Take and Quay.
exactly just Quay. We seen Quay face so much. He was just like the brandable one from the group, and then Take was just, you know, God rest his soul, he was just a nigga that just delivered them memorable bars on, you know what I'm saying, memorable songs. And then you had Offset. We really didn't learn to appreciate Offset until Bad and Bougie.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
Yeah,
and, you know, he came up with that song. He orchestrated that entire song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but that nigga's definitely a legend. He's here to stay. And I think Big X is on his way to being a legend as well, too, from Texas.
Yep.
And I think him, you know, having this feature with Offset is the gateway to having more features with more Main Street artists and superstars. And I think he deserves that, and I'm excited to hear that. But my favorite song on his latest EP was that
Yeah, that is hard.
Yeah, that is hard as fuck. Hard. But my favorite Big X song of all time is Levels, probably.
Levels, you know, it's that Texas for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. That's when I first heard of Big X. Remember we was watching the fight, Errol Spencer, when he walked Errol Spencer out. I didn't know who Big X was until that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, shout out to Big X. Shout out to Offset. Check out their song, Climat, on Big X most recent EP called The Biggest, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is The Biggest, yeah.
The Biggest.
Yep.
So shout out to both of them. And that was it for Now Playing. Last but not least, on episode 6, we have Who Got It On. Because one thing y'all gonna know here at Wynter Essentials, I can't wait for this. One thing y'all gonna know here at Wynter Essentials, we gonna hold y'all motherfuckers accountable.
Nah, for real.
Coming out the gates with Seattle Seahawks safety Jamal Adams popping out in a seasonal fit. And I just love the texture of the outfit, like the 2-piece gray suit, and then to hit it over the top with the pink trench coat. You know, I really just appreciated this entire fit, as this is my favorite time of the year to put some shit on, because I love to layer up. And he definitely just executed that, and the nigga really was just fly from head to toe.
Yeah, nah, Jamal Adams, he's definitely had it on quite a few times. I think he's one of the top 5 best dressed players in the NFL for sure. And, you know, like, it's always that simplicity for me. Like, you know, I can't really just stress that enough. Like,
that's what we have in common. Yes.
Designer, they'll jump out with, like, all type of shit, and it just don't really hit like they think that it do. And I think with the fit that Jamal Adams had, it was simple, but it just gave so much with presence. And the gray with the pink and just the shoes, like it all like went well together.
Nah, that's a fact.
You can like it's kind of like one of those things where you could even be like business casual with that shit.
Nah, for real. That's what I liked about it, because I like the what is that? The versatility of the outfit. You know what I mean? You can wear that either a day out, a night out. You know what I mean? You can wear that in any setting and just be fly. So shout out to Jamal Adams for keeping that shit on. We hope to see you here on Who Got It On again one day. Next, for Who Got It On, but y'all know what this one is. It's that L edition. And we gonna actually stay right here in Seattle.
In Seattle, man.
And we gonna go with Jamal Adams' teammate, DK motherfucking Metcalf.
DK, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck DK Metcalf had on. He had on the kilt. And, what did Drewski say? Like, you know how niggas just be so pressed to be misunderstood?
That gothic shit.
Yeah, that gothic shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Nah, shout out to the gothic people,
Yeah, I mean, no shade to the gothic people, nigga, at all. But that shit just ain't for me, and that shit ain't for everybody. And DJ Metcalf, thought he was doing a look, but in reality, he did nothing.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. When like first glance at it, it didn't look like too bad, but then it's like you start paying attention to like just some more details, and I don't know. I just think if this is something that he was doing himself, shout out to that. But if you have a stylist, fire them.
Fast.
I don't, definitely don't keep that shit up. It's cool to like try something, like whatever, but I don't know. I think it gotta just fit the aesthetic, and that it really didn't look too appealing.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
that nigga, like Drewski said, he was just so pressed to be misunderstood. You know, I gotta find that meme so we could throw that in here so y'all can see what the hell I'm talking about. But so this week on Who Got It On, hold that L edition. DK Metcalf, hold that L. We hope not to see you on here for an L in the future. We hope to see you with the dub. You know what I mean? But. Yeah. Shit, I'm hoping that you do. Yourself. You gotta redeem yourself. And that was it for episode 6 of Who Got It. Yes, I mean, not for episode 6, Who Got It On. Shit. For Wynter Essentials, it's a wrap. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Talk to us. We talk back. And be sure to subscribe. Yep. See y'all next week.